For some reason, the past couple weeks along the Hinckley sub have low-key been kinda good. In this video, we'll see 2 CP military units, EMDs of all kinds, Unreal Ash-ups, and much more. Subscribe or I'm gonna send NS to derail outside your house. To begin this episode, UPSD-70 ACE number 9009 is in charge of Cokeload's ORPMW. It's wasting no time as it rips past the bog south of Bruno. The following day, I took my bike about 4 miles to the same location and got brutally hosed for CP Military Unit 7021 on CP Train 446. The nearest grade crossing is about 3.5 miles north of here. Thanks to a combination of wind and traffic on the highway right beside me, I didn't hear it coming until the last second and I barely managed to get my drone in the air. It's actually a good thing the sun went behind that cloud last second, otherwise it would have looked even worse. I'm definitely glad I still caught it at all, but it's painful knowing that ideally the lighting could have looked much better. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Just 4 days later, I'm informed that an EMD Trio is northbound on UP train MSSIT. To my surprise, the leader is Union Pacific SD-70AH T4 number 3082, so I made a point to go see it. Quite the trio. On September 28th, a CN duo is in charge of the Superior to Northtown. Now, I'm no CN guy, as I hope you all know by now, but hear me out. It was something other than a solo ET-44 T4. I was bored enough, and I liked seeing trains in general, and it was really nice out, so I figured, whatever, let's go for it. Yeah, so after me going out with a very positive attitude for once, my drone then started acting like I bought it off Temu. So, that good mood did a 360. Fortunately, I managed to fix it. I'm glad it happened for a mediocre train like this one because the next train I will pull the drone out for turned out to be quite the opposite of mediocre. The next day, I just so happened to find northbound CP grain train 351 as I was crossing the tracks, and to my surprise, another CP military unit, 7020, is trailing second out. So, as any Fulmer would suspect, since it's facing south and this train will be heading south tomorrow at some point, hypothetically it should be the leader, right? Wrong. The CP-KC fail road didn't disappoint me twice in a row though, as the next CP train that would run, we have an EMD GP-20C leading a KCS AC-44 and another CP GP-38. Now, for most parts on the CP system, the thought of something like a GP20 off a transfer local sounds laughable. But with the short trains they run to Superior and back, it actually makes sense a lot of the time, and I honestly can't figure out why they don't do it more often. I went about a week without a train after that, but it was well worth the wait because on the morning of October 11th, I woke up to word that UP SD70M number 4979 was on the way leading MITPS, and they were stopped to align a switch south of... I wasted no time and just barely made it to ASCO after missing them at the first shot I attempted. Apparently on this day, the Yardmasters felt like being really nice to me because that same evening, GP39 BNSF 2648 is the leader for the Northtown to Superior. Now, similarly to the MITPS earlier, the sun wasn't exactly where it should have been. It was arguably much worse this time, but still, I'll gladly take some EMD noises, you know? That's always a plus. This train is dominated by GVOs 99.9% of the time. It's even hard enough to find an ace on it, so I couldn't really pass this up. Thank you so much for watching. A huge shout out and thank you to all my channel members, and I'll see you in the next one.